Hey, I'm gonna be working late tonight, so I won't be eating dinner at home.
Again? You've been working late a lot lately.
I'm busy. There's a lot going on at work. What would you know?
Okay, don't snap at me.
It must be nice sitting around at home all day while your husband is out making a living. And do I get some gratitude at home? No, it just doesn't seem right to me. You need to show me some respect.
I do. I'm taking care of the house and doing everything a wife should do.
Right. All you do is watch TV all day. And taking care of the house. It's just you and me living in our house. How much housework is there to do? Really? But you still have money to live on and food to eat. Pretty sneaky, if you ask me.
Sneaky? Dominic! You're the one that wanted me to quit my job. I loved working at that company. I never would have quit if you didn't want me to. Remember? You said once we got married, you wanted me to quit.
That's because it'd be weird having my wife at the office. Our colleagues wouldn't feel comfortable around us. You lack insight, Sonia. You have no idea how other people are feeling or what they need to do to get by. All you need to do in life is vacuum and do laundry. You can never understand what I go through every day.
I worked at the same job until 6 months ago. I did the exact same work as you. How can you say I don't understand? You realize I could have kept my job. There's no rule that says married couples can't work together in the company.
It's not about the rules. I told you, it would be awkward for everybody.
Laurent said he could find me a position in a different office and transfer me. You were the one that insisted I become a stay-at-home wife.
Look, we're swamped at work. I'm busy. I don't have time for your nagging. I don't need all this crap from you. A full-time housewife is basically the mooch of the house. You'd better appreciate everything you get and know your place.
In the kitchen? I don't appreciate being talked down to like this. If you didn't want me to stay home, you shouldn't have insisted on it. Besides, why are you so busy? It's mid-season. Work is usually slow this time of year.
Huh? What are you talking about? Things are crazy at the office. It's all hands on deck. Things are different since you quit.
Really? Because I was talking to Cynthia a little while ago, and she told me they really eased up on the workload.
Cynthia? You're still in touch with her? Why?
We started working there at the same time 10 years ago, and we've been good friends ever since. Why shouldn't I keep in touch with her?
She's your ex-colleague. Since you're not working at the office anymore, contacting her is just going to cause her stress. Leave her alone.
What? I don't understand how my contacting her would cause her stress. I mean, we had a great conversation.
Uh-huh. So you think she was able to let off some steam? Do you think she can just tell her unemployed stay-at-home wife friend about how swamped she is at work? No, she can't tell you that, because you two are in different situations now. Just let it fizzle out.
I'll think about it. Cynthia's a good friend of mine. I think she would tell me if I made her uncomfortable.
That's your problem, Sonia. You can't see things from other people's point of view. Anyway, I'm busy. I better get back to work. So I'm going to be late. No dinner, all right?
Okay. What time are you coming home? Hey, Cynthia. Are you still working? I heard it's really busy at the office. I hope you're doing all right.
Sonia! How are you doing? I miss you. I'm done with work for today. Already home, actually.
What? I thought you guys were swamped lately. Dominic seems really stressed out.
Huh? That's weird. Things have been really chill at work the past few months. Company policy changes, you know? I love it. The whole company is working to eliminate overtime completely. I don't think anyone's staying past 5 lately.
Really? That's not what I heard from Dominic. Wait, but he's not in the same department as you, right?
Yeah, he's in the department next to mine, but the same policy still applies. It's company-wide.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you sound so happy. I miss you too.
Sonia, what's going on? You know I'm here for you. Come on, spill.
It's okay. It's no big deal. Besides, you must be tired from work.
Nonsense. We haven't had time to catch up and dish for quite some time. Since you got married, I guess. I wanted to invite you out to go drinking, but I wasn't sure how Dominic would feel about it. You're a married woman now.
I'm up for a night out. I know I'm just a stay-at-home housewife, but I still could use some girl talk. Things are not exactly how I pictured it.
All right. What's going on with you? Trouble in paradise? That can't be it. Dominic would do anything for you. Seriously, I've never seen a guy try so hard to get a woman to fall for him.
Yeah, he used to. I don't know. Maybe it's just stress from work, but the way he's acting is bothering me.
Like what?
He's constantly staying late at work, but you say there's no overtime, right?
Yeah. Nobody in the company is working late lately. I've never seen Dominic working late either.
The way he's talking to me lately is strange too. I mean, ever since we got married, he talks to me like a servant. It's getting worse too. I just don't know what to do because I'm stuck at home most of the time. What do you think?
I think we need to do some investigating. I can talk to some girls in his department discreetly, of course, and see what I can find out.
I couldn't ask you to do that. It's too much trouble, and I don't want to get you in trouble.
No, I insist. Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of this. You just relax, all right? We need to plan a night out. I don't know what's going on with Dominic, but you're stressed out. I prescribe alcohol. Come on, Sonia.
All right, let's do it. Next Friday at the Fox and the Fiddle at 17:30.
Awesome. Just like old times. I'll make sure I get some info from the girls at the office about Dominic by then.
Okay. Thanks so much, Cynthia. You're the best.
And don't you forget it. See you soon, okay? Chin up, girl.
Hi, Dominic. Are you still working? I was hoping to talk to you about something.
Oh, perfect timing. I wanted to talk to you about something too. Get out. We're done.
What? Dominic? What's happening right now?
Are you slow? I'm telling you, we're done. I want a divorce, all right? Pack your things and leave. I don't want to see your face again.
Dominic? You're serious? You want a divorce?
Yes. Actually, you know what? Keep the apartment. I don't care about some decrepit concrete box anyway. I'm moving on to better pastures. So keep the apartment. Do with it what you will. I'm going to get me a friggin' mansion.
What are you talking about?
I won the $3 million jackpot, Sonia. I'm rich. I can buy whatever I want. I'm going to get a luxury car, tripped-out mansion, and a young wife. A hotter, younger, bendy, cute bombshell that makes all my dreams come true. You're too old for me now, so you can just get the hell out.
You want a lot of money, so you're dumping me? How does that make sense?
Ha! Is that a serious question? More money, more girls. I settled for you when I had average looks and income. Now I have cash money. I can get much better women than you now that I'm rich. My life finally has meaning. I'm so happy.
Okay, so just to confirm, you want to divorce me because you won the lottery. That's how little I mean to you, huh?
Well, I told you you can have the crap hole we live in. Oh, and I'll give you a parting gift. How's 30K? Huh? That's pretty gracious of me, don't you think? But remember, that means we're done for good. What do you say?
You're giving me 30K? That's great. Thank you. The apartment and 30K is fine by me.
What? You seem fine with all this. How are you so calm about this?
What? You want me to cry and scream? Beg you not to leave me? I could if that's what you prefer.
No, I'm just saying. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Win lottery? Check. Ditch old hag, get bimbo babe. It's all good. I guess it's just your attitude that's bothering me. I mean, your husband wins a buttload of money and you don't even blink.
I'm happy to get the 30K and apartment you so generously offered me. I'd like it as soon as possible, though. How quickly can you deposit the money?
Oh, Then I guess I can take the money from my savings account for now and transfer it to you. It should be showing in your account by tomorrow.
That's great, Dominic. Thank you so much. And I agree. We should cut ties after this. So, no contacting each other after the financial stuff is settled.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna be busy with my young girlfriend anyway. Stay out of my life, okay?
I'll sign the divorce papers and send them over right away. You can sign them and hand them in. It should be pretty straightforward.
You have divorce papers at home? It's almost as if you were waiting for me to ask you for a divorce.
Oh, Dominic. What does it matter now? Let's just get this over with and each pursue our new lives.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be rolling with a mansion, expensive car, young hottie. My life is made.
Yep, that sounds amazing. Good for you. I wish you and your young hottie the very best in your mansion. Don't forget to transfer the $30,000 and sign the divorce papers. Thanks for everything.
Okay. Bye. Hey, can you talk for a sec?
Hello? Who is this?
Come on, Sonia. Don't be like that. It's Dominic.
Oh, hello, Dominic. I thought we agreed we wouldn't contact each other. Is this important? I've got my hands full right now. I don't have time to talk.
I'm just asking to talk to you for a bit. How can you be busy? It's only been a month. It's not like you found a new job already. Don't tell me you don't have time to have a conversation with your ex-husband.
Actually, the business I started is opening to the public next week, and we're absolutely swamped. I have pre-orders to cover.
Huh? A business? You started a business? You never mentioned you were thinking of doing something like that.
You never asked. I've been thinking about it for a while, actually. I had some offers from clients I met when I was working at the office. Things are going amazingly well. It never seemed the right time to bring it up anyway. You were never satisfied in what I had to say.
That's not fair. I mean, I guess I never asked specifically, but... Anyway, like I said, I need to talk to you.
What is it? Could you just spit it out? I'm working.
It's about the money I gave you, the $30,000. I need it back. It turns out I didn't win the lottery.
What are you talking about? I already used the money to start my business. Besides, you gave it to me to cut ties with me. I don't have any obligation to return it. And like I said, I can't even if I wanted to. It's gone.
Did you hear what I said? I didn't win the lottery, Sonia. My life is a disaster. What am I supposed to do? Sonia, please. Come back to me. We can work everything out. Just give me back whatever's left of that money and let's rebuild our life together.
Sorry, what? You want to get back together with me?
Yes. We can have our life back. You don't want to be single and working in your 30s, right?
I'm loving being single and working, thank you. And just to be clear, I am never getting back with you. You assume you win the lottery, dump me, and make a big deal about getting someone younger. And now that you finally figured out you didn't win any money, you want to get back with me? I'm a little impressed you can be so positive and clueless at the same time.
Wait, Sonia, did you know my lottery numbers were off by one number? You knew all along that I wasn't getting anything?
Yep. I saw your ticket lying around after the winning numbers were announced, so I got curious and checked. I remember thinking, so close! If only the last number was an 8 and not a 3. So when you started talking about winning the lottery, I knew exactly what happened.
What? Why wouldn't you tell me? You ruined my life. Do you know how bad things are for me because of you? What kind of wife would sit there and watch her husband destroy his life and just leave him? How selfish is that?
Selfish? When you thought you had a lot of money, you decided to dump me and take up with the new girl in your department, right? That seems pretty selfish to me. Especially now that I think of it, it makes a lot of sense why you insisted on my quitting my job when we got married. You just wanted me out of the house so you could pursue your new love interest.
What? How do you know about that?
About your affair with Jackie? Cynthia told me all about it. She talked to some of the girls at the office for me and got to the bottom of it right away. I knew there was something going on when Cynthia told me the company was cutting down on overtime. You were working late a lot.
Cynthia. That nosy busybody. So that's why you didn't tell me about the lottery numbers. It was revenge for cheating on you.
Not exactly revenge. You said you wanted a divorce, and you'd give me $30K to have nothing to do with me. I saw my chance and took it. I used the money to start my business. I couldn't be happier with the way things turned out.
Sonia, this is serious. I put down the down payment for a mansion, but without the lottery money coming in, there's no way I could afford the loan payments. If I can't pay, I'll lose the place to the bank. You've got to help me out, Sonia.
How is that my problem? You seem to want to blame me for what's happening to you now, but you're not getting any sympathy from me. You brought it all upon yourself. Who didn't confirm the lottery numbers properly? You. Who threw away his wife thinking he got rich? You. Who went and bought a mansion with imaginary lottery money? You. Oh, right, and the cheating.
Just hear me out, okay? I was confused. It's not fair that I lose everything because of this stupid lottery ticket.
Yeah, again with the blaming. Do you really think it's the ticket's fault you couldn't tell the difference between a 3 and an 8? I know you want to feel young, have expensive cars, and have a huge mansion, but you need to grow up at some point. This advice is the most valuable thing I can give you right now. Don't be stupid. Oh, and buy some reading glasses.
I don't need all people glasses. Will you please just listen to me? I'm in real trouble here. I'm only asking you one more time, so I want you to think about your answer really carefully, okay? Sonia, will you marry me? Come back to me, and I'll be a better husband to you this time. I promise. We can work on our marriage together. I'm sorry about everything. I know I wasn't the best husband, but I'll change. Things will be better, you'll see. So, what do you say? Will you be my wife again?
No.
That was too fast. You didn't even think about it. I can't believe you're such a heartless, callous person.
Stop blaming me for your mistakes, Dominic. I'm not getting back together with you, and that's final. Look at your life. Look in the mirror. And maybe you'll see what you need to change. Then things might go better for you. Oh, but when you look at that mirror, don't forget to put on some reading glasses, old man. It turned out that Dominic had taken out another loan to cover the initial down payment for the mansion, so he was already in debt. Having no savings, he was unable to make the payments for the house loan, and soon his dream mansion was foreclosed on by the bank. It also became known around the office that Dominic and I got divorced due to his infidelity, and he is getting the cold shoulder from the women at the office. Regarding Dominic's young lover, apparently she was only interested in his money, and so she dumped him as soon as he confessed he didn't actually win the lottery. In the end, I took the $30K and set up a lucrative business, and Dominic lost everything. For me at least, Dominic almost winning the lottery was the best thing that ever happened to me. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Girl, can you just listen for once? Listen to what? I know, you heard me. I literally just told you not to get in the bath before I get home. I don't want you using all the hot water. Just stay out of it. Okay, then can you get home quickly? I feel gross. I want to clean up. I'm not staying up all night waiting for you to get home. I'm busy. I'll be home when I can, but I've got stuff to do, unlike you. I'm up to my neck in homework, and I've got a test tomorrow. I know you're busy with school, but I'm busy too, you know. I've got a job and housework to do. I'm tired too, and I want a bath. It's not a big deal, so just hurry up, please. How are you busy? The company you work at is practically falling apart. What work do you even have to do? Besides looking for a new job. Yes, it is sort of falling apart. That's why I am busy. It's hard work building a company's reputation back up from the ground. I'm on my feet all day running errands. I don't care about your stupid sob story. Just listen to me and shut up. Someone who barely is holding on to a job doesn't have a right to speak down to me. I'm not speaking down to you. You're just mad because even our parents didn't want you. Oh. Where did that come from? We were just talking about a bath. Don't you think that's a bit extreme? You couldn't even get into college. Yet I'm gonna get into a nice one. So stop thinking you're better than me and just listen. College isn't everything, Aubrey. I mean, it's good you're getting in, though. I'm surprised you got a job at all, to be honest. Even middle school seems too hard for you. Huh? You can think what you want, I guess. I mean, you didn't even graduate high school. What's that stupid thing you have? GED? That's so embarrassing for you. Oh my God. Imagine working some terrible job like that because you couldn't finish school. Manual labor is meant for people like you. Okay. As I said, you can think what you want. Is that all you have to say to me? You sound like a broken record. At least defend your miserable life. No thanks. I'm getting by. I don't really need a lot in life as long as I have food and a roof over my head. I don't feel like defending myself to you. Are you really getting by, though? You live with our parents. They pay for everything. How are you going to afford rent when they're gone? I wish they'd just kick you out already. Maybe then you'd learn how to actually be an adult. Huh, okay. Stop looking down on me. You think I'm not worth answering or something? Your existence is pointless. You don't do anything. You don't even deserve to live in this house. Talk to me properly. If that's what you want to think, then you're free to do so. Oh, I can't stand you. Can you just get out of my life already? Nope, unfortunately. I don't have enough money to live on my own yet. And you never will. You can't even get a good job because you're so useless. How do you expect to get anywhere stuck in this dead-end job? As I said, you can think what you want. But can you just stop it now? You're just repeating yourself. It's getting annoying. Don't just run off. Remember what I told you. Don't get in the bath before I get home or I'm going to be so mad. Take a quick shower if you have to. I don't care. I don't want you getting all your gross dirt and sweat in a ring on the tub. And you're going to use all the hot water. If I have to bathe after you, I'm going to throw up. Okay, well, I just want to have a bath and relax. If I take a shower and then just soak in the tub, is that fine? I can clean the bath after I shower so there's no dirt. No, you cannot. What about the hot water? And you're so filthy, I doubt you could get that tub clean after getting in it. Okay, fine. I'll take a quick shower and then rinse it out. There will still be hot water. I don't really get how this is stopping dirt from getting into the tub. It doesn't soak into the plastic, you know. I don't care. Good, just be quick about it and leave me alone. Okay, sure, whatever. You should be grateful we're giving you a place to stay at all. You're just a waste of space. The least you can do is listen to us. Okay, I get it. I'm going to shower and get into bed. Good night. I'm not wishing you a good night. Don't act like we're a family. Besides, I hope your night is terrible. You said good night by mistake. That's close enough. I did not say it to you. You're just taking my words out of context. This is why I can't stand you. You're so stupid. Yeah, all right. See ya. I hope you're up all night like you deserve. Oh, you're in trouble now, girl. I heard someone got caught shoplifting. How low can you go? I mean, I didn't steal it. You totally were gonna though, right? They found it in your bag? Yeah, they did. I know they did. I'm not asking you. Mom told me everything. Oh, okay. I doubt anyone's gonna want to talk to you after this. Who wants a criminal in their family? Gross. Hope Mom and Dad kick you out now. I already told you I didn't steal anything. And then to make it worse, you needed someone to pick you up from the police station, right? So you had to call Mom? How pathetic! She has better things to do than deal with you. She does, and I wish she didn't have to help me. But someone stuffed it in my bag, I guess. No idea who, though. Is that the best excuse you can come up with? It's not an excuse. It's just my best guess as to what happened. I didn't steal it, so someone else must have put it there. That's the only other option. It's not like it magically fell into my bag. Don't stores usually have security cameras? They can just check that and send you right to jail. I'll finally be rid of you. They do, but they weren't positioned very well, so a lot of the store wasn't covered. They couldn't find any footage of me when it was put in my bag. Dang, that sucks. But either way, it's obviously you. So you have no excuses, right? I can't believe you got caught. Oh my god. Imagine getting arrested for stealing makeup from the drugstore. I'd rather die. Oh my god. Are they gonna put it in the news? No, because I didn't do it. Mom and Dad are super mad. They said they can't let you mooch off them anymore. They said we can't have a criminal in the house. Can't wait. I don't think they're kicking me out. Besides, I didn't do it. I already told you that. Okay, no one believes you though. Stop lying and fess up. I don't expect you to believe me, to be honest. You better start packing your stuff. I doubt they'll let you stay another night. Oh, I know. I can help you. I'll get everything packed before you get home. Anything that doesn't fit, I'll just throw away, okay? Don't touch my stuff. If they're really gonna kick me out, I'll pack when I get home. Wait, really? You're really getting ready to leave? Oh my god, I thought this day would never come. I'm so happy. Now get out and never come back. Oh, what's this? Mom is messaging me in the family chat group. One sec. Huh? I didn't even know we had a family chat group. Of course we do, but you're not allowed in. It's for family, after all. We didn't want you in here. Sucks for you. Cry about it. All right, I don't really care. You're just gonna continue to act all tough until you're on the streets, aren't you? Whatever. You're basically toast at this point. There's no way they're letting you stay here. So I don't care. I got what I wanted. Yeah, I'm definitely gone. That's for sure. I told Dad I think you should be out before the end of this week. And they said that sounds perfect. You're welcome. Oh, wow. That's a short time to move out. At least it's not immediately, I guess. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Freedom at last. I can't wait. Me and Mom are gonna eat out to celebrate. Oh, have fun, I guess. I'll be at home packing if you need me. When would I ever need you? All I want is for you to disappear and never come back. I've been waiting for this moment for years, and it has finally come. So don't ruin it by being difficult, just get out. Okay. I've changed your name in my phone to criminal. Have you finished yet? Yeah, I already left. Really? Oh my god, you really did it. Did you find somewhere to stay? That sucks, sorta. I was hoping you'd bag a little. Yeah, Grandma said I can stay with her for a bit. She lives close enough to my work, so it's not too much of a change. With Grandma? What? You can't do that. She's old. You're really gonna drag her into your mess? She said she didn't mind. She offered it to me, actually. It would stress her out more if her granddaughter was homeless, don't you think? She didn't have to know if you just didn't tell her, stupid. She didn't mean it anyway. Of course you're gonna say something like that. It's polite. She was hoping you wouldn't take the offer, I'm sure. Don't take things like that seriously, you idiot. I don't plan on staying forever. As soon as I have enough money for an apartment, I'll leave. And hopefully pay her back for her time. I don't want to cause her any more stress. There's just nothing else I can do. I mean, you can do something. You can just leave. Just looking at you is enough to cause stress. Poor Grandma. Her house is nice, and I'm staying out of her way. So I don't think I'm leaving for a little bit at least. I think this arrangement will work out. Uh-huh, sure. Soon enough, she'll see how awful you are. And when she gets sick of you and kicks you out, don't come crawling to me for advice. Does she know she's housing a hardened criminal? Can you drop the act already? I didn't do anything, and I know for a fact that you know it. What are you talking about? I thought a lot about what happened before the incident at the store. This teenager was following me around quite a bit. I didn't think about it at the time. He was wearing your school uniform, Aubrey. Oh, interesting. Did you have him do this? Nah. Uh-huh. Okay. Whatever. Are you actually suspicious of me? Or are you just trying to use me as a scapegoat? I haven't done anything. I can defend myself to you until we're both dead, and you still wouldn't believe me. So there's no point continuing this. And it's the same way with me too. You can say you didn't do anything all you want. I'm not believing you. Those are completely different things though. Like, you actually got caught in the act. You're just pointing fingers with no proof because you're mad. I don't care if you don't believe me. I'm not looking for your approval. Whatever. How exactly do you expect to afford moving away from Grandma? You didn't save anything while you were here. You don't even care, so why are you asking? But if you must know, I'll be fine. What? You don't want to tell me or something? What are you planning on doing? You're gonna go beg on the streets for some extra money? Or worse? Nah, you couldn't do something like that. You're too ugly. No, I'm not working on the streets. Don't be weird. Sure, as if I'd believe a thief. You're right, though. You're much cuter than me. Maybe that work is more suited for you then. Look, did you need anything from me or did you just message me to insult me? You've done that, so can we stop now? I don't need anything from you. I don't want to talk to you anymore anyway. I finally got rid of you. Time to sit back and relax. Okay, have fun with that. I doubt we'll ever really meet again, but see ya. Or I guess goodbye, depending. Yeah, goodbye forever. Why are you blowing up my phone? Knock it off. No, we need to talk. Pick up. What is wrong with you? What happened now? Stop acting dumb already. Mom said we're out of money. What the heck? Is everything that comes out of your mouth a lie? Did you steal our money too? What are you talking about? Mom said we're broke. Okay, and why are you whining to me about it? Don't they have their savings in cash in the drawer or something? We don't have it. And their bank account is empty too. You stole it, didn't you? No, I didn't steal it. How would I even do that? Did you hack into their account? Or worse, steal their mail and get their information from that? No, you can't even do that. How would I know how to hack? And mail doesn't share private information for that reason. Look, I don't know how you did it, but I know that you did. You've stolen once, of course you're willing to steal again. Are you still on this? I can't believe you even remember that. Of course I remember. It was traumatizing. Everyone knows what my sister did. So just fess up, where's the money? I already told you I have no idea. I didn't take it. I couldn't have if I wanted to. That being said, I might know what happened to it. What? Tell me. I mean, if you really want to know. Do you want to know why Mom and Dad are out of money? Won't it stress you out? Hey, I told them to be careful with the money when I left. Not my fault they didn't listen. They're telling me I have to go get a part-time job to help out. Like what? How am I going to do that and manage school? Oh, wow. You're going to get a job then? A lot of kids your age are getting part-time jobs. It's good for college savings. It's about time you learned how the world works, hey? I am not getting a job. I don't want to. Why not? I am at the point prime of my life. I should be out with my friends, enjoying my time while I can. I can't be stuck in some fast food restaurant working some awful job. And everyone in school will make fun of me. You've got too much pride. Humble yourself and get to work. I'm not getting a job. Not now, not ever. Now tell me why they have no money. I suppose I can tell you the family secrets, but you gotta do something for me first. What do you want? I'll do anything, just tell me. Well, I want answers. You set me up in that store, didn't you? You had that boy sneak something in my bag, right? Admit it was you. Wait, what? Make your choice. You can admit it and tell me the truth, and I'll tell you. Or you can remain ignorant and never know the truth. It wasn't me. Are you sure that's your answer? No, listen. It was my boyfriend. I didn't do it. My boyfriend asked his friend to do it. Ah, the answer comes out. And who asked your boyfriend to do that, huh? I didn't ask him to do that. I just can't stand you. And I said I really want you to leave. I asked if he knew how to kick you out, that's all. That's not a crime. Your hate for me runs deep, doesn't it? Yes, it does. And it still does. You're just as horrible as you were back then. Ooh, that sucks. Well, anyway, I do know the reason you guys are out of money. But to be honest, I don't think it'll do you any good if you know. I doubt you'll like the answer. No, tell me. You said if I was honest, you'd tell me. You can't take it back, you liar. I said I could help you out. I'm not giving you an answer, but I will help you figure it out yourself. Are you serious? You liar! Well, you wouldn't be able to handle the truth anyway. It's better you don't know. But a deal's a deal, I suppose. You're kind of slow, so I'll try and make this a simple hint. What do you think about how you guys were living while I was there? What are you talking about? Let me try and dumb it down for you a bit. Both mom and dad worked, right? And then you get a big allowance because of that. I wouldn't be surprised if they give you thousands. You don't even do anything. But whatever. How do you think they're giving you all this money, and yet still affording the house? They don't have high-paying jobs, you know. What are you talking about? I need a lot of stuff for my appearance. I don't just look this beautiful with no effort, you know. They give me that money so I can afford all my products. Skincare, makeup, nail polish. This stuff isn't cheap. And where was that money coming from? Mom and Dad were giving me an allowance. You said it yourself. Are you an idiot? But just really think about it. It's easier to think that, sure. But as I said before, how could they afford both you and their own expenses on their salary? What are you saying? You're not making any sense. Didn't you think that your allowance was smaller than usual after I left, Aubrey? That maybe that's when you started not getting nearly as much as before? I'm not dumb. I know some of it was your money. But that's how it's supposed to be. You lived with us, so you needed to pay for your stay somehow. It's normal for siblings to give each other money. So you didn't know. Or are you just finding out and in denial? I can't tell. Just tell me what you mean. Didn't you think it was odd that I worked so much but could never save anything? I don't buy a lot of things for myself after all. Why would I care about that? It doesn't involve me. Don't change the subject. You aren't going to think about it at all. No dots being connected for you? You worked at a low-paying job. You just didn't make a lot of money. I doubt they even gave you proper overtime or even minimum wage. Oh, Lord. You're really not making this easy. You have zero interest in anything about me. I'm not playing your stupid game. You're not worth my time. Just spit it out and stop messing with me. Okay, if you insist. I don't work at a bad place. Actually, they pay pretty well. What? If I'm being honest, it's a pretty big company. I could even say it's a high-paid job. What are you talking about? Also, contrary to your belief, I did finish high school. Do you really have no idea what I was doing afterwards? Why would I care? I literally have no interest in anything you do and don't care about you. I go to a nice private school. I don't want to know about your gross, public, underfunded schools.
Did you know I went into a special trade school? I know it's not normally something women do.
Why do I care?
I got pretty good grades. I was one of the best students, actually. And the school had special services to help place the students in jobs after we graduated. Of course, without experience, I couldn't get a super high-paying job. But with the school's help, I managed to get hired at a local business at least.
Okay, so what? I don't care about your stupid life.
You might know what it is. I work at an electrical company.
Wait, what?
Yep, actually they control all of the city's power. Even your smartphone is being run thanks to my company.
What?
It's a nice place to work. I've always been interested in trade jobs, and being an electrician gives me new challenges every day. They don't even require a uniform, so I can dress as I like. Did you really not know the name of the company I worked at? Or did you not know what the company was, maybe? I thought you'd know who's controlling your power.
So you're like a manager or something?
Oh no, I'm not a manager or anything yet. Everyone around here knows me, though. They always send me out for repairs because I get the job done right.
But Mom said the company you worked at was poor, and that it was failing.
Yeah, it was. It was failing anyway. But that's just because they didn't have enough workers. Once I came in, they managed to profit a lot more. They had me manage the power grid. I was okay to fix the power lines and climb them, which most weren't willing to do. It got deadly busy after that hurricane recently. It knocked down a lot of them. I felt like I worked for weeks without a break. Our department split off from the main company, which is why we weren't considered big or important.
What the heck?
In simple terms, we started focusing on local businesses and industries. We maintained the power for all those in the city, actually.
How is that a small failing company then?
Well, we were failing, as I said. But once we got enough workers, we could manage everything. And we were small at first, in terms of the businesses around us at least. But we are unionized at least, so that's an upside. Electric companies aren't normally that well known.
Okay, whatever. I don't care about what is going on with you. I hate you. What does this have to do with your money? Where did it go?
You still don't get it.
No, I don't get it. You haven't told me anything. Where is the money?
The money that was in the house, that was mine. It was most of my wages, to be honest.
Wait, what?
It was a good amount, but of course as a new person I didn't make a lot of money. But it was enough for me. I transferred some over to Mom's bank account whenever I was paid. I just kept enough for myself for food. That's why I couldn't save anything. I gave it all to you.
So then, why don't we have any money?
Because all of the money you had was mine. And now that I'm gone, you aren't getting my money. Is that simple enough for you?
What? Why did you stop sending it?
Do you even have to ask that? I'm not living there anymore, so I don't feel obligated to pay Mom and Dad rent. So what would I be paying them back for? Kicking me out didn't cost them anything.
Just because they kicked you out doesn't mean you can just take away your money. Give it back.
And why would I do that? Do you realize what you're asking me for? You want me to support you even after you kicked me out.
Shut up! Can I at least have my allowance back? I deserve it for putting up with you.
I don't think so. I'm not stuck with Mom and Dad anymore. They can't make me pay you. Before, I would have lost my home if I didn't obey them. But now I'm more independent and they can't control me. I gave them a little here and there after I left just because I felt bad. Guess they're not very good at saving.
You're lying. It's not true. So we don't have any money?
I don't know. I guess not. It seems that way at least. I guess they don't make enough at work to pay the bills themselves.
But they both work.
Yeah, jobs don't pay a lot nowadays, you know? You should have realized when they started lowering your allowance. If they'd saved some of the money I gave them, they would be fine. But they just gave it all to you.
They had to. It's expensive being in high school. I have to pay for supplies and makeup and stuff for my friends.
I mean, I got by without paying for all that stuff. I'm sure you'll manage.
You only did that because you're an antisocial freak. Unlike you, normal people need to go out and socialize.
Well, it's thanks to me being an antisocial freak that you got that money in the first place.
I can't just not talk to anyone. I'll be so lonely.
You don't need money to talk to people. If someone as introverted as me can get a job and support themselves without going to college, I'm sure you can too. Even a part-time job would be enough for you, right? Why don't you listen to mom and dad and get a nice job?
Shut up! I'm not getting a job. Don't want to.
Then the only other option is you're gonna have to stop spending that money. You'll have to make friends without money.
I can't just stop spending money.
Have you asked mom and dad about getting some of your allowance back?
What do you mean? Yes, and they told me to get a job.
You ever think about why? You spend a lot of money, but it's not like they give you all of the money. They spend the rest of it, you know. They're just as bad as you.
Do they really spend that much?
Yeah, just think about it. Mom loves designer brands, right? She's always buying the new fashionable purses and stuff. And dad is always out gambling and drinking. So it's not too hard to figure out where the money is going.
Are they really spending it?
I mean, it seems that way, but it's not for me to say. All I'm saying is that the both of them work. They should be making plenty to make a living and then some. So the fact they want you to help and get a job is a bit suspicious, right? There must be a reason for that decision.
How am I supposed to know what they're thinking?
Have you even tried asking them? The only one who knows why they're broke is them. So instead of hounding me, why don't you go and ask them directly?
Fine, I will. And I'll prove that you're lying. Just wait here. I can't believe this. I won't believe it.
Oh, you're back? That took a while. Did you ask them? What happened?
They wouldn't give me an answer. They just started both coming up with different excuses. And then they started arguing and yelling at each other.
Sounds like they're both guilty. Probably trying to push the blame onto each other.
You're the worst parents ever.
Oh, well, that's a bit dramatic, no? That's kind of harsh. I mean, sure, they're not the best, but there's far worse out there. I thought you loved them.
Erica, can you help me?
Well, I'll listen to you ramble. I'm not promising anything more than that. I am curious as to what happened, so at least I can get some entertainment out of this.
Mom has been going to clubs, apparently. She's been drinking and partying almost every night.
Oh, dear.
And Dad's been going to gentlemen's clubs, too.
Oh, my. Both of them are spending it then.
I can't believe they're doing this. They're acting like teenagers.
Coming from a teenager, that's pretty harsh. Sounds like you're very upset with them.
I can't stop crying. I don't know what to do. What's gonna happen?
I suppose they used all the money I gave them for that stuff too. No wonder they can't afford their bills.
Are you not shocked at all? I can't handle this. How are you so calm?
Well, I work in the trade industry. I'm surrounded by men every day, so I know them pretty well. Most men their age go to bars and stuff to let off steam. And they're pretty open about it too. I didn't know Mom was out partying and seeing other men, but it doesn't surprise me either. But I had my suspicions about Dad even when I lived there. It was pretty obvious in my opinion.
I guess they didn't know each other were doing it. Like, Mom didn't know Dad was going out and seeing women, and Dad didn't know about her partying, and they both had suspected something and were waiting for a chance to catch each other.
Oh, Lord, on both sides. That's quite a reveal.
So after they started accusing each other and admitting stuff, they got real heated. They were screaming and even throwing some stuff in the kitchen. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm scared.
Oh, is that so?
I want to get away too.
Where to? You don't have a job.
Well, I was thinking with you. Like, maybe I can go with you and Grandma, right?
Oh, well, I can't answer that for you. I don't live with Grandma anymore. You'll have to reach out and ask her yourself.
What? You moved?
Yeah, I had plenty of time to save up once I stopped spending all my money on you three. So I got my own place now. It's nice and cozy.
Oh, well, that's okay. Because now Grandma probably misses you, right? She's gonna be lonely now that you left her. So I can come and keep her company. So she'll probably let me come, right?
I'm not sure. She didn't take all my money, but she still required rent from me. I don't think she'll let you live there without some sort of pay. Especially after she finds out about how you framed me.
What? So basically, I have to get a job. If I stay or if I leave, I have to work?
Yeah, it seems like that. Everyone gets one eventually anyway. Plenty of people your age have one.
No, I can't get a job. I don't want to. Help me do something.
What do you want me to do?
Well, let me stay with you.
What? Here, with me. Do you not remember what you yourself said, like every day to me?
What?
You said you couldn't stand being around me, right? And that even when I was gone, you still hated me. Why would you want to come live with someone so bad?
Well, yeah, I did say that, I guess. But I can't live with Mom and Dad anymore. They're scaring me. I don't want to work. It sounds hard and lame.
I knew you were spoiled, but not this spoiled. You literally almost got me arrested, Aubrey. Don't you remember that? After years of nastiness, you framed me for shoplifting and kicked me onto the streets. Because I was apparently so annoying to you. And you had the audacity to play dumb and not even tell me the truth that you did it.
Well, it's not my fault. It's because you were weird. Of course I wanted to get rid of you. You never talked to anyone and I didn't want to be around you. It was the only thing I could think of at the time.
Okay, that's fine. But don't come crawling back to me after saying and doing all that. And asking for my help just so you don't have to work.
I don't want to work.
You did this to yourself, Aubrey. It's time you face the consequences of your own actions. If you hadn't kicked me out, this wouldn't have happened. Mom and Dad wouldn't have gotten into this fight, and you could have continued to use my money however you wanted. But it wasn't good enough for you, and you wanted me gone. Now you have to live with that.
You're the worst. I hate you.
Well, best of luck to you. I suggest you give up begging me and start applying for some jobs.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to work. Don't make me.
You don't have to like it, but you still gotta do it. Everyone has to work. It's how the world works. I'm not discussing this with you anymore. It's tiring. You can message me all you want. It's not gonna change anything.
Wait, please just help me a little. Okay, I won't come live with you. That's fine. Just let me have some of your money. You said you make plenty now, right? You could just give me the extra. Just enough so I don't have to get a job, please.
You just don't give up, do you? Why would you want my money anyway? I thought I sucked. You wouldn't even bathe after me because I'm apparently too dirty. Now you want my money. You're usually too full of yourself to do something like that. Where's all your pride gone?
I still have my pride. I know my own worth. And I won't allow myself to work some crummy fast food job that I don't deserve.
We'll see how that goes, I guess. You'll have to figure it out one way or another.
You're the worst.
You don't know when to stop.
Shut up. I hate you. Just give me the money and leave me alone.
No, I'm not giving you money. What kind of way is that to ask for money? I'm done being used by my family for money.
You're the worst. I hate you. I hope you lose your job.
You have a foul mouth when you're angry, as usual. I could say the same to you, but I won't be so cruel. I'm getting bored. I'm done talking. This isn't my problem, so stop trying to involve me because I'm not helping. Let me do as I please. Good luck with your job.
Wait, but we're sisters. You can't just abandon your little sister like that, can you?
Actually, I can. I don't take care of people because of stupid family labels. After the way you treated me, I don't consider us family. See you never. In the end, the fight was too much for both of my parents. They decided to battle it out in court and got divorced. Aubrey didn't want to live with either of them still, so she did indeed end up moving in with her grandma. But that didn't come without a cost. Grandma said she must maintain a part-time job and pay her rent. Otherwise, she's going back to live with her mother. This was enough to freak Aubrey out, so she was finally convinced to get over her fear and get a job. After finding out she didn't have money anymore, her boyfriend was pretty upset. And then, once she had to get a job, she had no time for him anymore. So, they broke up eventually. Her friends apparently are looking down on her for having a job, and she isn't as popular as she used to be. I'm sure that'll change when they're put in the same situation. It doesn't have anything to do with me though, so I don't care too much about what happens to her. I finally am on my own, with my own money. My parents no longer have control over my income, so I'm gonna live finally as I've always wanted to, and finally relax. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the story, please like the video and share it with your friends. For more content like this, you can visit and subscribe to our channel. Thanks!
Sorry, Mom. I don't think I'll be able to go to the cemetery today for the anniversary of Grandma's passing.
Why? Did something happen? You said you were going to take that day off from work.
I got the day off from work, but I'm not feeling well. I haven't been feeling well since last month.
Wow, that is a long time to not be doing well. Do you have a fever?
Not really, but my body temperature is a little higher than usual. I think the problem is coming from my stomach. I also feel a little nauseous.
I wonder what it is. Have you gone to see the doctor?
Yeah, I went to my normal practitioner the other day. She said it could just be the stomach flu that has been going around.
It's going around here at my clinic too. If you've been throwing up and having diarrhea, you need to be careful that you don't get dehydrated. The stomach flu isn't easy to deal with.
I was prescribed some medicine, and I've been making sure to take in a lot of fluids.
Yeah? Do you think they are working?
Not really. Not much change. I've also felt really tired these days.
It sounds like it's more than just the stomach flu. Maybe you should get that checked up at a bigger clinic, or even at a hospital.
You really think so? When I go, could you come with me? Having a knowledgeable nurse like you by my side would be better.
If I'm not on duty that day, then of course I'll go with you. Anyways, don't worry about coming to the cemetery. Just get some rest.
Okay. Thank you, and sorry. I really wanted to go. Make sure to tell her that I really wish I could have been there. I'll go and visit her another time once I'm feeling better.
Yeah, I can do that. It's a shame you can't come because a lot of your cousins and aunts and uncles are coming with me.
Yeah, I was looking forward to the reunion too, but I don't feel up to it. I might also pass what I have on to someone else. I don't want everyone to worry about me either, so I guess it's for the best.
That's true. It's better if you just sit out for this 1 year. What about Greg? How is he doing? I haven't seen him in a while too.
He's fine. He quit smoking recently.
He did now? That's great news. Good for him. He was such a heavy smoker. I was worried that he would develop something. Not to mention all the money he was wasting on those terrible things.
I'm glad that he quit smoking, but another problem had come out of it. He's always hungry now. He gained about 40 pounds since he quit.
40 pounds? That much? That's quite a lot to gain in such a short amount of time.
I've lost weight because of the stomach flu, and he gained what I lost and more.
Well, they say when you quit smoking, your taste buds recover so everything tastes better.
That could be true. He's hungry all the time. He's insatiable and it's becoming a problem. We're spending twice as much on food. When I'm home, I'm always cooking something for him all the time. That's contributing to my tiredness. Why doesn't Greg make his own food? That's a great question. I should ask him to do that. I'm already tired from work. When I get home, I have to make these big meals for him. It's all very tiring. On top of that, he doesn't help with any of the housework. He might be feeling a lot of stress since he quit smoking. His eating could also just be a temporary drawback from quitting too. I keep telling myself that too. I sure hope that's all that it is and it's just a phase. I've been trying to cook healthy food for him. It's not just the cooking itself. Constantly having to think about what to cook next is just as draining. When you're not feeling well, it brings your mood down as well too, doesn't it? Why don't you do something that makes you happy? Yeah, I'll try that. Thanks. For now, all I want to do is rest.
When will you be home? You haven't made any food. Where did you go?
I have a fever.
And? Where's my food?
I went to the hospital to get it checked and they told me that I have to be admitted. I have some inflammation, so I need to stay overnight for observation. They said that it could be a tumor.
Oh, yeah? What about my food?
Have you been reading what I'm sending? This isn't the time to talk about that. Why are you only worried about your food? Aren't you even a little worried about me and my health?
My meals are important to me. Aren't you worried about my health? Food is life and I live to eat.
My life is on the line here. You're big enough to make your own food.
I've never cooked before.
Give it a go. You never know if you don't try. It's not rocket science. Challenge yourself for once. Why not start with making scrambled eggs?
It's your job to make food for me.
What do you mean, my job? I've been wanting to say this for a very long time now, but you're leaving most of the housework to me. It's too much.
Well, I have to work. When I get back, I'm too tired to do anything.
What about me? I go to work too.
That's your role in the household. Women do all the housework. That's the way the world works. Men are hunters, so we're not good with stuff like that.
That's a ridiculous way of thinking. We aren't living in the Stone Ages anymore. Men and women can both do the housework. Don't just make something up to excuse your laziness.
I'm just not good at it then. I don't want to eat something that's not going to taste good, and I know I can't make anything worth eating.
Anyway, I'll be staying in the hospital for a while, so do something about it yourself. You should be fine by yourself for a few days. The supermarket has ready-made meals. You can even just go out and get takeout.
But I want homemade meals.
It'll only be for a few days. Just put up with it.
I don't even like the food choice at the supermarket. Homemade is so much better.
Well, you can't have homemade. You're asking for the impossible. Even if I wasn't admitted into the hospital, I can't always cook for you in this condition that I'm in. I get so dizzy that I can't even stand for that long in the kitchen.
You're making such a big deal about a fever.
I'm making a big deal exactly because it's not just a fever. I'm saying I'm in a hospital, not a hotel. What part of that don't you get? Gosh, you can't be serious. If you're not going to show appreciation for what I do, could you at least show some concern for me?
Fine, whatever. You're annoying, and I guess you really aren't going to cook for me. If you can't even make food for me, then I have no use for you. You're good for nothing.
Just because I won't be able to make a few meals for you, you're going to say that? To treat me like that? You're acting like a child. Grow up already. Besides, why are you that focused on food? This is unhealthy.
I can't calm down unless I have something to eat. You know what they say when you get hungry and angry. Well, I'm hangry all the time. I can hide my hanger during work, but I don't have to do that when I'm at home. I need to eat. I need something in my mouth.
It's bad for you to eat all the time. You're basically just boredom eating. If you wreck your body with eating, then there was no point to you quitting smoking.
Well, this is better than smoking, isn't it? It was you who wanted me to quit in the first place. I did something for you, so now you owe me. Don't be stingy on my food.
I wanted you to quit for your own good. I was worried about your body. You smoked too much in a day back then. You almost smoked 3 packs.
You didn't make me quit for my health. You just wanted to save the money that I spent on cigarettes. And now you want to save money on food too, don't you? You're taking everything away from me. You're being stingy and cheap. You suck the fun out of everything.
What is making you think like that? Talking to you is making me feel even worse. I can't believe you. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep now.
Hey, what were the results? When will you be discharged from the hospital? What will you do about my meals? Hurry up and get back here.
My daughter will no longer make your food for you.
Huh? Daughter?
This is Amanda's mother. It's been a while since we last saw each other, Greg.
Angela?
Even though your wife is in the hospital, you weren't concerned for even a second. You didn't think to come visit her to make sure she was okay? How heartless and cruel of you.
No, that's not it. I was busy with work. I was planning on going after work tonight.
I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't know the details yet, but my daughter's illness is quite serious. And you are one of the reasons that it has gotten this bad.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything to her health.
Between work and taking care of the house, my daughter hasn't even had a day of rest. You don't help her. All you do is badger her so she's tired physically and mentally.
Still, that has nothing to do with her illness. I'm just as busy as she is.
Her body has always been weak, even when she was a child. You drove her to the brink. You exhausted her to the point that she fell ill. There's a hole in her stomach. The doctor said that it is most likely caused by stress.
She probably just ate something that she wasn't supposed to. Again, that has nothing to do with me. So she has a bit of a stomach pain. That's all.
A bit of a stomach pain? That's all? You really don't care, and it's despicable. They found a tumor in her intestines. There's also a tumor near her uterus.
What? Does that mean she has cancer?
We don't know if the tumor is benign or not yet, but the tumors are probably the cause for her inflammation. Her blood work came back and it looked really bad. Everything was off the charts.
If it turns out to be cancer, will she need surgery? How is she doing right now?
We still don't know that yet. They will think of the treatment once we know about what exactly her illness is.
If it really is cancer, then it's going to be a big deal. It's also going to cost a lot of money.
Of course it's going to cost money. Now's not the time to be thinking about money. It'll be a long time before she can go back and do any housework.
What? What about my food? I'm going to have to keep buying cold food?
What the hell are you saying? In the end, that's the only thing you care about. Even at a time like this, you only worry about your food. You are so pathetic.
No, I also worry about Amanda's health. But food is important to me. I can't live without it.
Are you really worried about my daughter? Or just worried if she can continue to be your personal chef or not? You said some really terrible things to her. You said, if you can't even make food for me, then I have no use for you.
I only said that in the heat of the moment. We were arguing. I was so hungry. That's not what I was really thinking.
But from hearing what my daughter said, you've been nothing but rude to her.
No, I haven't. I just wanted to see if she'd be able to cook for me or not. Don't just take everything she says at face value.
Greg, when you got married, you made a vow. You said that you would take care of her for the rest of your life. Those vows were a lie, weren't they?
I am taking care of her.
How? You only just asked about how she was doing when you realized how expensive surgery might be. Don't even think about visiting her at the hospital anymore. When she gets discharged from the hospital, I'm taking her to my house.
Why? She's my wife. She belongs at her own house to recover.
I'm not giving my daughter to you again. I've learned from my mistake the first time. I don't ever want you to see my daughter ever again. I'm taking her back.
Are you being serious? Never again?
I'm dead serious. You've caused my daughter a lot of stress and unhappiness. I'm taking her so she can escape from you.
I don't know about all of that. I don't personally think I caused her any stress, but whatever. This isn't for you to decide. Amanda is a grown woman. She's not a little girl you need to helicopter over anymore. This problem is only between us.
Then I will ask my daughter what she thinks. Greg, it's Amanda.
If you were seriously that ill, you should have told me about it. Your mom is raging mad. I don't really understand why, but her anger has been directed at me.
Sorry, I won't be able to talk too long. The doctors want me to rest and not to use the phone. But you heard everything from my mom, right? I was thinking of moving back with her once they let me out of here.
But why? You live with me. This is your house too.
I feel like I can't breathe when I'm with you. I won't be able to tolerate all the housework that you put on my shoulders. You're nothing but a heavy dead weight to me.
So you're just going to run to your parents' house at the first sign of trouble? You're going to abandon all your duties as a wife.
I don't remember signing up to be in charge of all my husband's meals. I also feel that if I were to stay with you, this illness will only get worse.
Fine, do what you want. It won't make a difference if you're here or not.
Is that what you really think? Are you saying that for real? That's pretty contradictory to what you've been saying the whole time I've been in here.
I'm going to sell all your belongings and make money off of them. Then I'll be able to eat whatever I want. It'll be too late if you regret your decision once you leave the hospital.
Oh, really? Fine. You can do whatever you want, too.
Amanda, how have you been lately? You haven't contacted me at all. Are you okay?
Fortunately, I've been doing a lot better. I can also attribute it to leaving you. It's about time we talk about the future and what we should be doing next.
No, I can't do that. I can't see you for a while. I've been admitted into the hospital.
Huh? Hospital? Did something happen?
The doctors say I had a mini heart attack. They told me one of my arteries is partially clogged.
When did this happen?
Yesterday. I was eating at home when suddenly my chest began to hurt. I called the ambulance.
Are you okay now?
I was taken to the hospital right away, so I'm okay. But I can't move from this bed.
Wow, a mini heart attack is really serious. What did the doctor tell you?
The doctor said that my eating habits were so bad that my insides are all messed up. My cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure were all a lot higher than it should be. It was the first time I've gotten told off by the doctor.
Well, you did gain all the weight in such a short amount of time. You also drink really heavily too. Of course your internal organs would all be a mess. But now you're finally aware of it, and you are scared.
You leaving me was the final blow, it seems.
Why?
You cooked quite healthy meals, didn't you? You tried not to use a lot of oil, right? Only the smallest amount.
For your sake, I always kept your health in mind. Do you finally see what I was trying to do for you?
Yeah. After you left, all I ate were deep-fried foods or foods that were high in salt. I sold your handbags and your jewelry so I had some money. I ate a lot of burgers and got a lot of takeout. I ate everything that I wanted whenever I wanted.
I'm shocked and not shocked at the same time.
There was no one there to stop me, so I did whatever I wanted.
You weren't able to stop your gluttony.
I just couldn't resist food. Eating is when I have the most fun. It's when I feel the happiest.
So you stuffed yourself without having any sense to stop yourself from going overboard.
Amanda, please come back.
Why would I do that?
Come back and cook for me. If I ate what you cooked, I will be healthy again.
I was only barely able to keep you in check with my cooking.
That's not true.
No matter how healthy the food I make is, if you inhale it like a vacuum, you're going to be unhealthy. Even if I were to cook for you again, it wouldn't help if you don't do portion control. Don't you understand that?
But I don't have the confidence or the courage to do this alone. It's so suffocating in this hotel room. Please, Amanda, come back and stay at my side. Encourage me to do better.
When I was in the hospital, you didn't even spend 1 second worrying about me. But now that your body is in trouble, this is what you ask for? Do you really think that is fair?
I didn't know that being sick was this hard. To be honest, I wasn't taking your illness seriously. I apologize for that.
I got that feeling too. I knew you weren't taking me seriously. How else can you explain the way you said all those heartless things?
I'm truly so very sorry.
I was lucky that my tumors were all benign, so it wasn't that serious. Thanks to my treatment, my blood work looked great after that. You might be in deeper trouble than I was.
Right? So you should come and help me get through this. Please, I'm begging you.
No way.
Why? Do you hate me now or something?
My mom told me to break up with you, but I hesitated. I just couldn't do it.
Yes, that's because you are very kind. There's no way you can just abandon me at a time like this.
But after having this talk with you, I've made up my mind. You are too self-centered. I'm going to break up with you.
You're lying. At a time like this, you're just going to leave me all alone?
I'm just doing exactly what you did to me.
Just forgive me. You of all people should know how hard it is to be sick. But you're still going to abandon me? That's so heartless.
You're the last person who has any right to say that. You didn't show a shred of empathy to me when I was in the exact same situation you're in right now.
I'm able to sympathize and empathize with people.
Is that true? I don't think it is. So when I had that fever, you were showing sympathy?
Yes, I was. But I regret that it wasn't enough.
What did you say to me back then again? All you had to say to me was, "What about my food?" No matter what you say now, it's a little too late.
That I need you, Amanda. I finally want to be healthy. I want to eat your home cooking again.
That's not possible. If you cared more about me than food, then maybe things would be different right now.
I'm sick of hospital food. It doesn't have any taste at all. It doesn't make me want to eat it.
There are other places to eat at the hospital, aren't there? You should buy yourself something.
They put me on a strict diet. I'm not able to eat anything else. Only what they give me. I'm going crazy here.
Sounds perfect to me. You should be able to lose weight while you're in the hospital. But just changing what you eat won't change the fact that you're rotten on the inside. We continued to talk after that, and I decided to get a divorce. I wanted to get away from him as soon as possible, so we only divided our assets and belongings. My husband grumbled a bit about it, but he knew that I had no more feelings for him, so in the end, he agreed to the terms of the divorce. Greg continues to be plagued with bad health and is on various types of medication. Even after he was discharged from the hospital, he has to go back for checkups all the time. Despite this whole episode, he wasn't able to change his eating habits due to gluttony. My mother said that it would be better if he moved back in with his parents so they can monitor him. Otherwise, he was heading down a very dangerous path. His parents listened to my mother, so now he lives with his parents under strict observation and diet. To make sure that he doesn't try to go buy food, his money is also being closely managed by his parents. His withdrawal syndrome brought by his strict dietary restrictions weren't that bad compared to when he gave up smoking, but it's been hard on him nonetheless. He messages me every day complaining about how hungry he is. He complained to me so often that I just had to block him. After the divorce, my body and my mind became healthy again. I feel so much better than I did before. This has been all thanks to my mother, who had supported me through the hard times. I've recovered so well that I'm able to work again. From now on, I want to take good care of my own body. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.